Dear learners, this lecture is for BCCA SEM 5 students for Cost and Management Accounting. I am Assistant Professor Kailesh Murlidhar Jaitwal. Welcome to you all in this lecture on behalf of GS College of Commerce, Wardha. In the previous lecture, we have seen that what is cost and management accounting, difference between cost and management accounting, difference between cost and financial accounting, and the introductory part of CMA. And we also have seen what was the accounting framework, what was the from accounting to cost management. That means we have seen that what is the cost accounting, what is cost and management accounting, that all. And in this lecture we will going to see what are the dimensions of management accounting and the trends of cost and management accounting. Okay, we have two things to cover in this lecture. One, dimensions of management accounting, and the other one is trends in cost and management accounting. So let's start with dimension of management accounting. Management accounting is thing which we have discussed in previous lecture, but still I want to remind you that management accounting is the thing which provide you rationale to make decision. It helps us in decision making. It helps to provide you decision to tackle the situation in business which comes in day-to-day life in this competitive age of business. Let us have what are the dimension of management accounting. Management accounting firstly is backbone for every organization. Why? Business is a full game of decision making. You have to make decision properly, otherwise your business will not survive. Hence, to make decision, to take decision, we have to take some fundamentals, some technical things which can support our decision. Example, if we want that, if we have analyzed by cost and management techniques that profits are not good, profits are not enough, which profits we are making, that profits are just peanut in front of our huge business, then what we will do? We will try to improve our profitability, and to take this decision, which decision? To improve profitability. What we have taken as a basis, cost and management accounting techniques. So let us have some dimensions. First dimension is it helps in decision making. Just we have analyzed that how decision making is helpful to your business. Hence, in management accounting, the core feature of management accounting is to provide quantitative and as well as qualitative data to the management, to the executive, to the board of directors to make decision for the benefit of business. Second dimension of management accounting is selective in nature. If management want data on profit amounts, so that team can select the techniques which provide me the ratios, the percentage, the figures, and any quantitative or qualitative data on the basis of profitability. Then what, as a management accountant, what I will do? I will select only the figures which is related to profits. That means I have selected by my own to take decisions. That means I have selected that. That means this is a concept which is selective in nature. We will only select those matters which are profitable to us, right? That means if business wants, I am requiring amounts on, let's say, on balance sheet ratios. I want balance sheet ratios. So what I will do, I will stick to the topics which are properly and basically is from balance sheets. That means I have selected something. That means this concept is selective in nature. Third dimension is provide data and not the decisions. Example, I am management accountant. I have calculated some ratios of management accounting and cost accounting. I have calculated and came to the conclusion that, example, we have to invest in this particular project. Let's say I have calculated figures for project A and project B. As a management accountant, I have calculated for project A as well and project B. And in the conclusion, what I got, key project 1, that means project A is not feasible. That means there is no worth in putting money in project A, and vice versa with project B. That means unlike project A, project B is feasible and it is worth, it provides more returns than A project A. That means I have calculated all, and that both project A and project B, both conclusions I have put on the table in front of executives, in front of managers, that please select which one, anyone. That means management accounting provides only you data. This is only a data. This is provided by management accounting. But the decision is in last is with managers. That means management accounting provides data, not decisions. Decisions is corely dependent on managers. It is up to management, right? What decision we should take, what decision we should not take. So let us go to point number 4 in dimensions of management accounting. What the point number 4 is saying, that assist in achieving objectives. How that can help in how can help management accounting helps to achieve your objectives. Same example we have taken, we are taking that project A or project B. In this example we got that key project B is too good. That means we have done SWOT analysis, the quantitative SWOT analysis of both the projects. If I am choosing A, that means this decision is not rational because it is not providing proper the good amount of returns. And in case of B, unlike A, it is providing more returns. That means it assists us to achieve objectives. Objectives means or more returns, incomes, goals from project B. That is how it assists in achieving goals, returns. It is related to future. Why it is related to future? Financial accounting is recording past, right? Recording past. Cost accounting is, and management accounting is recording past, analyze it in present, and calculate management accounting through its various techniques to predict, to estimate, to forecast the future, right? So we will be analyzing past and present, and we will be taking decisions for future. It forecasts future on the basis of present info. Because of present info, we can be the best decision maker if we analyze properly, right? If we analyze properly, we will be able to deliver proper type of decision only when there is present info available. This is how it is related to future. Why future? because it provides some fact and figures, some ratios, some percentage, some amount which represent the future. We will going to see this all in our whole syllabus. This is it just theoretical part, but practically we will be studying it in the upcoming lectures. We have completed fifth, shifting to the sixth one. It increase efficiency. Based on these five, what we have analyzed that this provide helps in decision making. It is selective in nature. That means the beneficial proportion can be selected by management accounting. It provide data, help in decision making, assist in objectives, and it is related to future. That means in present you are getting good amount of data in quantitative and as well as in qualitative manner to tackle future, right? That means you are trying to survive in business for long term, right? For long term, what you can do is, what you can do, you can analyze the present and forecast future. And why are you doing this? To survive in future. In this competitive edge, there is the ruckus of competition. There is cutthroat competition everywhere. Everywhere you can see lots of businesses coming and trying to survive in the business environment. But not every business can survive, right? But if one is preparing its management accounting tools and using that tools and techniques to analyze his business and want to take decisions on this present on the basis of the present situation, definitely that business can survive. This is how it can increase efficiency by taking more and more decisions, proper decisions. In last, it will definitely provide the efficiency level at high. We have completed with dimension of accounting. Okay. If you have any doubt, put that doubt in your write that doubt, and we will be having the lecture doubt clearing session. There we will going to see what is the what is your all the doubts are. Come to the part of trends in cost and management accounting. Trends means what cost and management is recently doing, how it is helping and providing its persona to achieve business goals. Let us have some trends of it, the important trends of it. First trend is expansion of product in qualitative manner and increase customer profitability analysis. That means if you have proper amount of good, proper quality of good, that means if you are making product more and more efficient, more and more qualitative, that means your product will be your product will carry too much quality. That means in your business environment, in your competition, your product will be a product which is never have been made by anybody. If you want an example on this, on quality of product and unbeatable competition for the product, the best example I want to put it here is the Apple. There is no comparison. There is comparison, obviously there is comparison, but Apple phones, Apple laptops is mostly preferred at international level. This is prestigious thing because it contains quality, lots of quality, and that's why that one is too much expensive product. But internationally, demand of the product is increasing. Demand of the product will definitely results in your increase in your amount of profit, which is actually Apple is doing. This is how CMA can help you in this way. And the second point for trend is enhance enterprise performance management. Why it enhance enterprise performance management? For, let us try to divide this point. Enhance. What it will enhance? Enterprise means the performance of business. It will enhance performance management. That means CMA can help you to improve your performance. Your performance means the performance of your product, performance of your business, performance of your whole organization. And how it can be possible? We will be going to use management accounting, cost and management accounting techniques to tackle all the problems which is presently in our business, and that problems can be tackled by management accounting techniques, can be analyzed by management accounting techniques. If we know problems, management will provide solutions, and that is how it can enhance our performance management. Third trend in this in the same is shift the predictive accounting. We have seen that what the management accounting was doing. Just shift your focus to this point. Relate to future. That means we can forecast, estimate, calculate values for future aspects. And in result, there will be predictive accounting. Right? Predictive accounting. It will help to predict what we will predict the performance. We will predict performance and or aim achievement. This we will going to predict. Because of the past we have learned. Because of past performance we have learned and trying to improving our present, and on the basis of past and present we can predict, we can estimate our goals for for future, right? Come to the fifth one, coexisting and improve method, management accounting method. That means business is full of dynamism. There is lots of dynamics in business environment, and business have to improve day by day. Improve day by day. Business cannot follow the do the things which they were doing in past. Past mistakes cannot be repeated in business. That can hamper the growth of business, that can hamper your turnover, that can hamper your profitability. Hence, to tackle this all, we take help of management accounting. Last trend is need for better skill with behavioral management, behavioral cost and management accounting. It help to improve future by tackling present. Just we have seen here, it related to the future. It helps to take future decision on the basis of present and past conditions. And to tackle present, we can take help of present past data. And to make better future, we can use present and past data, right? And it helps to meet some lag in procedure. If there is lag, there is any problem, there is any misconception in our procedure of producing something or doing something, cost and management accounting can provide you better ways to eradicate that lags, eradicate that problems from your procedure. And it helps to finish the loopholes. Helps to finish the loopholes means if we are producing particular thing, let's say this bottle. This bottle is prepared at rupees 25, and we thought that the procedure is not that good. It's not that good. And if we want to calculate and if you want to analyze that, that can be possible only because of cost and management accounting. And because of this we can reduce our cost. We can try to eradicate loopholes which was in management process, which was in manufacturing process, and that is how we can make a good product with less cost. Two things we have learned in last two things we have learned that what are the dimension of management accounting and what are the trends for CMA, that is for cost and management accounting. This is all about today's lecture. In next lecture we will going to cover evolving role of cost and management accountants and profession of cost and management accountants. This is how we will going to finish our unit 1 after 2 to 3 lectures, and after that we will be having somewhat another form of theoretical material we will be having, and after that we will be jumping to the practical questions. Till then, be safe and happy Diwali. Thank you.